Hi Libra, welcome back to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth and I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot Reader. This Libra is your intuitive reading for the time between the 19th and the 25th of June. I'm going to draw some cards, some for love, some for work, money, finances, etc. And the other two will be your key energies for this week. I've already shuffled and meditated. I'll do a little bit more of that on camera and then we shall get started. And do not forget, please, to give this video a thumbs up. That is how you support my channel and all the other YouTubers that you watch. Okay, let's get on with it. I don't know who's got inside your head this week, Libra, but somebody or something definitely has, okay? Let's have a look at the card at the base of your reading, and that is a Chariot, okay? Number 7 in the Major Arcana. The Chariot and number 7s really are all about our authenticity, okay? And the card at the base of our reading is the perspective, really, that we need to see this reading through. Just bear with me a second. Tiny dog. And that means that this week is really a week about you finding your equilibrium, okay? You finding your equilibrium, your balance. Are your external actions in alignment with what you're feeling inside? So are you really behaving authentically? Are you acting in an authentic way? So that's really what the sort of perspective you need to see this week through. And as I said to you, it's like someone's got in your head this week. Or like you've come and arrived at this week now at the 19th or the 18th, whenever you're watching this, you've arrived uncertain about yourself. Someone sort of, whether it's a new person at work, whatever. Let's have a look anyway. Let's have a look. So these are your key energies. These are for love and these are for everything else, but we can also relate them to love. Okay, so let's have a look. We've got the King of Swords. Excellent. So this is you. Okay, Libra. We'll look at this one first. We'll look at this one right at the end of the reading. Okay. King of Swords, this is you, okay? Sword energy, as you know, is about our thoughts, our minds, our clarity, our consciousness, our communication. Our awareness, what we allow ourselves to think and to know and to say and to communicate, okay? And this is a King of Swords, and it's taking action on our truth, being discerning, being logical, being ruthless. That just came to mind. It might be that we need to be ruthless this week because there's someone that's got in your head, in your mind, you know, someone's opinion, something that someone said. It might have been a throwaway comment, but it's unsettled you a little bit. And so it's kind of time to speak that maybe. Now, usually I don't make predictions like that. I just tell you what you're going to be feeling. So as these are your key energies, your key, K-I, like the name of this channel, key is energy, what we feel. You know, the same as wand energy or chi, etc. And you feel like you want to say something. You want to have a conversation about something. You want to make somebody aware of something. You want to take action on the things that you've been thinking, okay? That's this energy, and that's how you can potentially be, that's how you're going to be feeling this week. So let's have a look. Well, this might tell us, it might be love or work or whatever. So let's have a look at love first, okay? So for love, we've got the Tower, and we've got the Page of Swords. So, interestingly, we'll start with the Page, first of all, because I talked about the King, and I said, you know, taking action on what you think, on what you know, making somebody aware. The King is mentally perceptive, he's perceptive, and mentally he's very mature. And there's a clear perspective, a clear point of view, knows what he wants to say. Not he, doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying. Knows what they want to say, blah, blah, blah. The Page is still uncertain. We're a couple of steps off the King. We're a little bit uncertain of the outcome of something. We're a little bit uncertain of the impact on something. How might this affect them? How might this affect me? How might this affect our future, my future? Let me try to find out. But So the Page of Swords is that energy. And it's as if you might be in a situation this week having a conversation with somebody or trying to find some information out, or finding some information out this week because you go looking for it. It's as if there's a I mean, as I said at the beginning, someone's got in your head. Maybe someone's made you paranoid about something, or you're uncertain about something, so you're trying to find something out. You're trying to get to the bottom of something. And it might be that you do that having a conversation, not knowing the impact or the outcome of that conversation, but nonetheless having that conversation anyway, because you feel like you are ready to confront this person or to confront this subject and this topic. With that card, we have the Tower. Now, you don't need me to predict anything, because you can see here, can't you? Already the struggle for our authenticity and our truth is being revealed. And actually, when we speak the truth, it can be explosive, and it can change things and shift things. And just one conversation with a friend or a family member can really completely change and shift everything that happens with that person going forward, for example. Do you understand what I mean? That's the energy of the Tower. But the Tower is a blessing. It's something that happens, a situation, a circumstance that happens that helps us to see this wasn't right. I wasn't being truthful. I wasn't being authentic. I wasn't saying what I really felt. I was just trying to keep the peace. Whatever it is for you as an individual. I'm giving those as examples. So that's why the Tower is a blessing, because with a shock, a situation that happens, it helps us to see things. It helps us to feel things. Maybe things we've not seen before. Maybe things we've not allowed ourselves to feel before. The Tower is an event that's shocking. Something that happens that's shocking. And it could be something that happens because you engineer it. So it could be that you try to find out some information, try to find out some gossip, and then confront your love partner, the person you're in a relationship with, for example. Or it could be something happens in your life. I don't know. I always use the same examples. You have a day off work, your car breaks down, whatever, you twist your ankle. A shock event, something that your TV breaks, I don't know, your phone breaks, you have to use their phone, and then, I don't know, whatever. So it could be something like that happens, and then it's that event that brings you into some sort of awareness, and that you want to act on in a relationship or in your romantic life, okay? Or when it comes to love, I should say. So it could be, as I said, whatever the shock event is, it means that you want to have you first of all might want to find out more, look at something, but it could just mean that you want to have a conversation. Now, this is also known as a stalker card, and that's because of the diligence of this card. The detail oriented, or we're detail oriented with this card. We're looking for clues, looking for information with this card. That's why we call it the stalker card. So it could be for some of you, that you've got I don't want to call it someone is keeping a check on you online. Someone is, maybe your ex, and you find that out. Maybe they by accident like your comment or whatever, and then I don't know, it comes out for some reason that maybe they've got what do they call those fake Insta accounts, Finstas? They've got a fake Instagram, and they've been liking all your comments. You've been talking to them, not realising it's your ex, and it's like a shock. Whatever it is, I could sit here all day thinking of examples, but it's a shocking event, basically, that brings you into awareness, basically, and then that might force you to have a conversation with someone or encourage you to think differently about somebody. Is this separation really what I want? Am I just icing him or her out because I felt bad in the past, or because I spat, but whatever it is for you as an individual. That type of happening for you guys this week. So very interesting week, Libra, this for you guys this week. Okay, so let's look at everything else. So work, finances, whatever, you apply it. Could be love as well. Could be family, could be finances, whatever it is, okay? Wow, so we've got the 4 of, this is nice. Okay, we've got the 4 of, this could, let me just say, this could be you, searching through your partner's stuff, and you find a wedding ring and they're going to propose. Oh my God, how exciting. I don't know, whatever. It could be anything, yeah? So it could be something good, like that, like with the Tower. they've been acting shy, suspiciously. You go hunting for why they've been acting suspiciously, just to find that they've ordered you a ring and they're about to propose or whatever. I don't know, something exciting. I don't know, but whatever. So it could be something like that as well with the Tower and the Page of Swords. But you're finding something out, coming into some awareness and understanding when it comes to into some new information this week when it comes to love. Then the other two cards, we've got the Four of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Excellent. So we've got it's all the swords, isn't it? It's all about what we know this week. It's all about the information that we have in front of us. It's all about our interpretations of things that are going on around us and the information that's going on, that's being given to us. It's all about our thinking about these things and reflecting on these things. It's all about us acknowledging that we think that. Okay, so yeah, he's doing that. He's acting sly. I'm allowing myself to know that I think he's acting sly now. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes we can pretend that we didn't know and we didn't notice. But he's only acting sly because he's ready to propose, baby, or whatever it is for you, okay? Or she, or whatever, he or she, whatever. Anyway, so but this, with all these swords, it's all about awareness, and the authenticity is interesting though, isn't it? Because again, this tells us that either you have that inkling, something's wrong, something's off, or something, you don't know what it is, but you're pretending that everything's fine, which would again indicate with these sword energies, or you are sort of acting out and so you're pretending that you don't like somebody or you don't like something when really you really do. So it could be anything like that, but it's finding that equilibrium. And as I said, someone's got in your head a little bit, so this could be, as I said, your partner has been planning to propose and that's why they've been so busy or they've been planning a surprise party, for example. You don't know that they're planning a surprise party or a surprise proposal. You start getting frustrated and you speak to somebody, I don't know, at work, and they say, oh, he's probably having an affair or she's probably having an affair. So you get all paranoid. And then you end up having an argument. And actually, your partner says to you, no, I've been, and that. So it could be anything. I mean, I'm getting all excited, but it's strange because it feels really positive. It does feel like a nice surprise. It doesn't feel like any sort of bad thing. It feels like a good thing. So like your boss has been watching you or you've been being observed and you thought it was a bad thing, but it's because they want to offer you a promotion, for example. Like that. It's like that type of thing. So we've got all these awareness cards with the swords, okay, our thoughts, our minds, and our communication as well. We've also got here the Four of Wands. Wand energy is all about our passion, what we're drawn to, the things that we're motivated by, the things that move us, the things that we want to move towards, for example. And number 4 is about our foundation. So this is why we talk about this card being the marriage card, because it's like all the things that we want and need, we feel like we have with this card. So this is, whether it's the work, the job, I've got the good job, I've got the nice house, I've got the great family, I've got great friend support, I've got the good amount of money, whatever it is. It's like feeling like you have all the things that you need in your life. And that's why it's such a supportive and a card that gives us a lot of strength and security. We feel secure with this card. And we also have this card here. So we've had the Page and the King, and now we get the Queen. And it's interesting because the sword energies, we act on these things. So this is you going out looking for information, for example, or trying to find stuff out, trying to drill your friends about the details, whatever it is. I've used too many examples, but you get my drift. And this is you saying, well, I'm going to have this conversation now. I'm going to, okay, or this is you saying to yourself, okay, I do think that it's a bit dodgy that he's been on that phone and all the time, blah, 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 blah. As I said, I feel it's good vibes. I really feel it's good and not bad. I feel like you feel it's bad. You think something bad's going to happen, but it's not. It's something good. I feel it's positive anyway. I feel it's positive. Anyway, they're the masculine. So we're acting on these things. We're taking action. And something just fell from the ceiling then. So I don't know what that was. And then, but with the queens, the feminine energies, it's about what we understand. And this is having a conversation. So it's clear there's conversations happening this week, and there's understandings being reached. There's that's what that is. I understand now. This is you getting something, knowing something, coming into awareness. I mean, literally, that's exactly what that card represents. So this might be you've been panicking, something got in your head, you were paranoid about something, And it's like you realise, there's no need for me to be paranoid. Yeah, this is my place for security. I do have everything that I want. Everything is as I think it should be. Everything is, it's not built on shaky foundations. This really is solid. But it takes that conversation or that confrontation almost to sort of see that and to realise that, okay? So let's have a look at your final key energy. So there could be some fear for you this week, but there really needn't be. There really needn't be. Look, there really needn't be there isn't anything to fear at all. It's very positive. It's very positive. Very, I can't, it's very happy. You'll be very happy with whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Something got in your head and you started feeling paranoid about whether it's your relationship or your work situation or a family member, whatever it is for you as an individual. Something sort of, it's shaken your confidence a little bit. It's shaken, you've questioned things. You've questioned, oh my God, do they really like me? Like, do the job really value me? Or does my partner, is my partner cheating? Whatever. And it's as if you realise this week that's not the case. Now, whatever it is, and it could be the opposite. For some of you, it might be the opposite. It might be, you think something's bad and it really is bad. It could be that. But ultimately, it's a victory. Ultimately, this is a week for you to really find the path that you're meant to be on, for you to see and to realise where you should be and for you to be where you should be. That's the joy, really, of this reading, because you're getting something. You're getting some form of security, and you're victorious. Obviously, I'm going to take your thumbnail with the six of wands is a card of victory, isn't it? It's a victory card. So there's a lot to be thankful for, it seems, for you guys this week, okay? So I really hope that you enjoy it, Libra, and let me know in the comments if any of you get proposed to. Congratulations. I don't know what it could be, but whatever, just let me know, because it's a very positive week for you guys. You end up where you should be, in a place that's best for you. Anyway, we know that ultimately, because we've got the Tower card and we've got the Six of Wands here. We know that by the end of the week, you are, or this time period, whenever it is you're seeing this, you're getting the victory that you deserve, the recognition that you deserve, the feelings that you deserve, the things that you want. You're getting those things, okay? And that's because you are ready to act on what you know. If you don't know, you want to ask. If you don't know, you want to find out. You're ready to confront and have those conversations, and that can only ever be a positive thing. Okay, my darlings, I hope you liked that reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and obviously follow Key Wisdom Tarot on Instagram and on Facebook. Feel free to share this video on your social media, your WhatsApp, your Facebook, and leave me your comments. I always read all of your comments, and I will try to respond to as many of them as possible. Thank you so much for being here, my wonderful Libras. I will see you all again next week with your brand new intuitive reading. Take care, my darlings. Bye.